Astros are hoping to win the World Series tonight. Jeremy Pena seems relaxed like he's been this entire postseason. Has Game 6 coming up here against the Phillies, who try to save their season. Rhys Hoskins getting set in the cage. We've got Game 6 coming right up here on Fox.
All year long, you grind, you work, you dream. You imagine this game, this opportunity, this moment.
Gone! Of course he did! Oh, baby! Saves the day!
Now it's all in front of you.
Waiting his whole career for a moment like this.
Whether it's the culmination of everything you've imagined.
Pena's done it again! He's at the wall, makes the grab!
Or the chance to stay alive, to keep up hope for another shot.
It's gone! It's not over yet! Clutch Gene comes through!
Wow. This is like something straight out of a movie.
This is it.
The swing of his life!
You've given everything for this.
Gone! Wow!
Right here, right now. World Series Game 6 starts now on Fox.
The World Series on Fox pregame show is brought to you by Geico. There's a live look at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Site of this Game 6 where the Phillies will try to save their season. Bryce Harper having a chat with manager Rob Thompson. Harper and company going to have to be big tonight to keep their season alive as we welcome you. That's right, inside. So these fans have been loud for a while now, and we're just getting started. Woo! What they're playing for tonight, and welcome to the pregame show. They are in party in 2019. So now with that in mind, Alex, how do the Phillies save their season? We know it's been done by visitors before.
You know, only you can win it. I'm going crazy today. We're going to make a revolution. Let's go.
Well, now that Poppy's got the crowd all riled up, let's get you to this game. Nick Castellanos and the Phillies, will they save their season against Alex Bregman and the Astros? It's Game 6 of the World Series from Houston, and we're back with first pitch right after this.
I am in my zone, eyes on the throne, 20K deep, better pull out your phones, turning the arena to believers every...
The scene shifts back to Houston, Texas for Game 6 of the World Series. Phillies took an advantage in this series early on in Philadelphia, but the Astros have won the last two and now on the verge of clinching a world championship. Welcome inside and back to Texas with the Hall of Famer John Smoltz. I'm Joe Davis. Here in Game 6, we've got a Game 2 rematch. A great pitching matchup. Zach Wheeler for the Phillies, Framber Valdez for the Astros.
Yeah, we do, and Valdez dominated that first matchup, and I wouldn't expect him to change at all when you think about the success he had. Wheeler, on the other hand, was shocked early. 2 runs and 4 pitches. Look for him to redeem himself. It will be a short leash for Wheeler. But the key's going to be, I think, for the Phillies to advance this to a Game 7, they've got to get something out of 2 and 3. Put some runners on in front of Harper. The 2 and 3 hitters have really struggled. Look for Real Muto to kind of emerge, even though he's caught every game, to be a little bit better offensively.
There is some breaking news in the middle of this World Series, and it affects the Houston lineup. For that, here's Ken Rosenthal.
Thanks, Joe. Big loss for the Astros. Yuli Gurriel out with that knee injury he suffered in Game 5. Gurriel was batting a team-high .347 in the playoffs with just 1 strikeout. It was by far his best month of the season, and Dusty Baker said Gurriel had tears in his eyes when he realized he couldn't play. The Astros are replacing him at first base with Trey Mancini, who was 0 for 18 in the postseason, and they've added a third catcher to their roster, Corey Lee. The addition of Lee protects them if, for some reason, they replace their DH in this game. That's Christian Vasquez. Martin Maldonado also in their lineup, so they're going with both their top catchers. Joe?
As they go for the World Series, and what a ride it's been to get to this point. Welcome to the World Series. Realmuto, it's gone. Phillies take game 1.
Valdez off point.
Cool and calm.
Valdez gave them exactly what they needed.
It was all Phils tonight.
Lightning strikes.
Big night for the Phillies.
The Astros have a World Series no-hitter.
Justin Verlander gets off the side.
In a thriller, 3-2 the final score. And 3-2 is the series as it goes back to Houston.
Hey, big time. You, and you. What you playing for tonight? A gold-plated trophy? The bling of a ring? Your place in the game? A plaque in the hall? So they'll recall what you were, what you are. Big time. Yeah, you. Chew on this, big time. You've seen it all. Big hit. No hit. A glove to make him gas. The roar you hear is real. On their feet for you. You gotta be cool, calm, phenomenal. You have before, or you wouldn't be here. You got a shot to win it all.
Lightning strikes! Unbelievable!
It's on you. Big time. Game 6. The World Series. On Fox.
Welcome to the 2022 World Series on Fox, presented by Capital One. Game 6 about to begin. We go to the field with Tom Verducci.
Thanks, Joe. Game 6. 2 words that capture the patience, perseverance, and heartbreak of Dusty Baker. In 2002, his Giants had a 5-0 lead in the 7th inning, ready to capture the World Series, and lost. The next year, his Cubs, trying to win the NL pennant, had a 3-0 lead in the 8th inning, and lost. Last year, his Astros, against the Braves in the World Series, eliminated. Dusty Baker is a man of faith. He's an avid fisherman, a music enthusiast, but has been defined too much by what's missing. No man has managed more games without winning the World Series. Tonight, his 25-year journey brings him back to a Game 6. A chance to change history, a chance to make history. Joe.
Tom, you mentioned he's a big fisherman, and he said, you try to get that fish into the boat. Those are the toughest moments. Taking the last breath out of anybody is so tough. And so he knows the job is far from finished. But he feels like he's got the right man for the job. Framber Valdez, who started Game 2, on the mound here for Game 6. Tonight's telecast is sponsored by Dell Technologies. We'll stop at nothing to bring out the innovator in all. And by Capital One. What's in your wallet? Well, Game 6 has been a special one in the World Series. 1975, Carlton Fisk in the bottom of the 12th, willing his ball fair. One of the iconic home runs in World Series history. Second inning, no score. Nick Castellanos leads off against Framber.
Best chance of scoring.
It's a fastball, and it's cranked to right field, and it's gone! Astros blink first. Schwarber with a blast, and it's 1-0 in the 6th.
Phillies strike first in Game 6 of the 2022 World Series. Dugout is celebrating, and the Phillies are on top 1-0.
No doubt about
The only answer for the Astros for much of this World Series.
Pena grounds one through, base hit center field. Altuve heads for third. Vierling's throw comes into second. Astros have him cornered. And for the third time in 6 games in this World Series, it's run. Zach Wheeler's finished. Jose Alvarado's coming on to face Yordan Alvarez. On a 2-1, Alvarez hits a high drive center field. Vierling's back. This game is turned upside down.
See you later. See you later. A 3-run home run for Yordan Alvarez. And the Astros go up 3-1. What a shot. Bombs away for Yordan once again. And it's madness in our house again. A 450-foot home run to straightaway center field. He hit that over the batter's eye. Incredible. And Minute Maid Park is on fire.
A titanic drive for the ages over the batter's eye in center field. And Yordan Alvarez has given the Astros a 3-1 lead in the 6th inning. Dominguez, 2 gone, bottom of the 6th. That's a big run sitting out there at second. Base hit left field, Christian Vasquez. Bregman heads home. Schwarber can't get it cleanly. Massive insurance run knocked in by Vasquez.
2-strike knock by Vasquez. What'd you expect? That's what the Astros do. What a swing.
Vasquez with a big fist bump and clapping his hands as he gets the first
Game in the World Series. In Segura with the bases empty and 2 out.
Strike 3. He went. Split-fingered fastball. And the fish are biting. Neris celebrates as he goes back to the dugout.
And a 1-2 hole here. Shows bunt with 2 strikes, pops it up, back, and strike 3. And the Houston Astros are 3 outs away. Is on there for the 9th inning. Astros 3 outs away from a world championship. Pops it up. Tucker. Astros 2 outs away. Real Muto with the first hit since Schwarber's home run in the 6th. Harper is 0 for 3 here in Game 6. He slices a pop into left. Yordan Alvarez. The Astros are 1 out away. They won their first World Series in their 56th year in 2017. They got back in 2019. They won 107 games that year. They led the World Series 3-2 and then fell short. Last year they got there again. They were favored again and fell to the Braves. Another shot and an out away. Fly ball down the right field line. Tucker comes on. Kyle Tucker. This time they finish the job. The Houston Astros, world champions.
For the 2nd time in 6 years, the Astros are baseball's best. They beat the Phillies tonight, win the World Series 4-2.
Dusty Baker has his ring in his 25th year as a manager. And it's been in baseball for more than 50 years. He's a baseball legend, and he has the ring that everybody wanted him to get.
Houston proud and Houston strong.
Well, how about a little louder for your World Series champion, Houston Astros? All right, let's hand out the trophy, right? We got the owner, Jim Crane of the Astros, James Click, the general manager. The manager, Dusty Baker, is here. And here we go, Commissioner.
The Houston Astros had a great regular season, just completed an incredible postseason run. They gave the fans here in Houston the very best that baseball has to offer. It's now my honor and pleasure to give the Commissioner's Trophy to Jim Crane, the owner of the 2022 World Series champion, Houston Astros.
Jim, congratulations. And how sweet does the second one feel?
Well, it's great, but Houston, we did it again. Without you, we're not here.
Congratulations, Jim.
Thank you. Just a couple quick words. Great fans, great ops team, James' group, Dusty's group, all the great players. And from the bottom, job in this stadium to the top. Everyone contributed. We love you all.
James, come on over. As the architect of this whole unit, what is the most gratifying thing for you to see it come to this?
Just to be on the stage with this team, with Dusty, with Jim, with all the players, to be in front of our fans here in Houston. Thank you. You did this. Thank you.
Congratulations. Well, let's see. This morning, Dusty Baker had managed the most games ever without a World Series title. Not anymore.
Not anymore. Now they quit talking about it.
Has it hit you yet? You got mobbed in the dugout after it was over. You had to hold on to the fence so you didn't topple over.
Yeah.
Has it hit you yet, Dusty?
Oh, it hit me all right. It hit me as soon as that ball, Jordan hit over the moon out there. That's when it hit me.
What has been the most enjoyable thing about this whole run for you?
Well, now that hadn't sunk in yet, to tell you the truth. But, you know, how about them Astros? Hey, this is the greatest bunch of guys. They told me in spring training that they were going to win it. Now, what's next? Party.
Dusty, enjoy it. Dusty Baker.
Well, man, thank you.
All right. We have one more trophy to hand out. The Willie Mays Most Valuable Player presented by Chevrolet. Can we have Jeremy Pena? Right here. That's all yours. What is it like to win the World Series?
I mean, this is what we dream about. Houston, we love y'all. Let's go.
Jeremy, you're the second rookie ever to win MVP of the LCS and of the World Series. How did you do it?
I mean, shout out to these guys. You know, these guys kept me within myself. You know, their preparation every single day. And individual awards are cool and all, but that's the trophy we want right there. Put the camera on that right there. Let's go. Un saludo para mi gente latina. ¡Lo queremos!
What was your reaction? You were right in the middle of the rally when, as Dusty said, Jordan put that ball on the moon. What was your reaction right off the bat?
I mean, our job was to get on base, pass it off to the next guy, and, you know, Jordan's been doing it all year, so, you know, always trust the big man. You know, that was impressive. Gold Glove, ALCS MVP, World Series MVP, Jeremy Pena. Congrats. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, your World Series champion, Houston Astros. Joe, let's go back to you.
All right, KB and Jeremy Pena, the first rookie position.
This is the moment. Tonight is the night.